A mother and her 2 young daughters shopping at an Oklahoma Walmart. Little did they know that man right there was about to strike. As the mother turns toward a grocery shelf, 37-year-old Sammy Wallace snatches the 2-year-old girl from the shopping cart, holding a knife to the toddler. Here it is again, the toddler now in the stranger's arms.
911's medical emergency.
We need police at the Walmart.
What's wrong?
There's someone with a knife holding a little girl hostage.
First, the mom confronts him, and another shopper blocks the suspect in with his shopping cart. Police arrive, beginning 34 minutes of a meticulous rescue operation. The hostage negotiator works to build a rapport with the suspect, who has a violent arrest record and a history of mental illness, but it doesn't work.
Every time we felt like we could use some of the cues, in other words, talk to him about his family, his job, his interest, he would become erratic.
The team moves in a carefully choreographed formation, a police officer to either side of the suspect.
It's called triangulation. That way we can try to get a good shot if we need to.
Next, they offer him a chair, their goal to stop him from moving, a controlled target. Suddenly, the suspect starts counting down from 60 seconds. Police fear they are out of time.
His eyes got really wide. He moved a knife from her stomach area up underneath her throat.
The police act. Watch the one officer crouch down as the second officer, just out of sight, begins to speak, distracting the suspect, who turns his head to the left just for a second, but it's the opening Captain David Huff needed, moving forward, shooting the suspect at point-blank range, pulling the toddler to safety.
Captain Huff's actions were extremely heroic, and he waited to the very last moment.
Spit! Spit! Even spit! Go ahead, spit! Spit! What's up? Spit! Spit! What's up? Spit! You gonna spit or not? What's up? All right, go to school. Which one to do? Go to school. Go to school, spit on me. Go ahead. What's up? Go ahead. Touch me. What's up? Touch me. You fucking out. Don't touch me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, you fucking out. Don't touch me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Mom is about to hear words from her daughter that will shock you.
How do you feel about your mom now?
I don't like her.
Why not?
Because she killed my father.
It's a 9-year-old girl and her older brother who are both testifying against their mother.
How are you doing today, Jake?
Not good.
Tell me about why not good.
Because I really don't want to be here.
The boy was so traumatized about taking the stand, the court provided a support dog to help comfort him. To protect their identities, we aren't showing their faces, but the raw emotion was clear in their voices as their mother, Julie Harper, stands trial for shooting their father. The children recounted what they heard the day their dad was slain.
We heard a big thud, and she said, Daddy just fell off a chair. We said, can we see him? And she said no.
Julie Harper has admitted to shooting her husband, a high school math teacher, but says it was in self-defense after years of abuse.
He started letting into me about how fat I was.
Cell phone video played in court captures her furious husband, Jason, yelling at her for wasting money.
I don't care, but don't force me into going somewhere until you give me like $3,000.
Julie also claimed he raped her 30 times during their troubled marriage. She says she shot him because she feared he would rape her again or kill her. But prosecutors showed these photos, taken the day of her arrest in just her underwear, revealing no obvious injuries. Right after the shooting, she took her children out for pastries. She also had a getaway bag stuffed with a gun and passports.
Hello? Are you out? Why?
The blue jacket, get your ass over here. Here you go. Piss on my steps again, I'll knock you the fuck out. Clean the piss up, now.
Can you wait for me? Wait, Kyle!
Just clean the piss up. How'd you like it if I come to your house and piss all over your fucking front stairs? Use more towels than that, because that ain't gonna get it. I spray a lot of that shit on you. I don't want to step in your piss.
Yearden were eating at their favorite restaurant. This Chili's in Syracuse, New York, and they weren't happy when the meal, chicken and broccoli, was served.
The broccoli was undercooked, almost raw, and unlike I've had there before, so I just asked if they could cook it a little bit more.
It was a pretty standard request, but for some reason, the waiter got upset.
My husband said, you know, have we offended you in some way? Because it seems like you're annoyed with us. And he said, with a smile, he said, oh, no, not at all. He said, no, not at all.
Ken paid the bill and also ordered a soda to go. He even took